Turn on the lights, feel the beat. Person tails can be beat. Join the crew, take your seat. Welcome to the Wrestle Heat. Malapert Smark, time to fly. Stories all catch your eye. Talking champs till we die. The Smarks always high.
I'm gonna be here to cheer for you, to root for you, to uplift you. I'm gonna be here every single week. To serve as your managers. Now, you want to come back? After you watched us fight for months, after you watched us argue to the edge of the cliff and the last thing left to do was jump, now, you want to come back? E, you left us. I broke my neck. What do you mean? I've been doing my best. You left us, E. Yeah, you broke your neck. So what?
That's the one that's gonna get me.
Stone Cold Steve
I laughed each
broke
single
his
time.
neck, and he came back. Kurt Angle broke his neck, and he came back. Edge broke his neck, and he came back. They didn't even have people here waiting for them. You had two family members who had the light on for you so you'd have something familiar to walk back into. And what'd you do with that, E, huh? Nothing. We didn't change. We didn't evolve at our own deficit for you. No. E, you mean to tell me that as big as you are, as strong as you are, plus with the fact that you never even had to have surgery on your neck, you mean to tell me that you couldn't have been back here a long time ago if you wanted to? I've been meeting with doctors, I've been doing scans, I've been x-rays, MRIs, I've been doing my best to get back. We've heard it all before. You know what happened to me, E? I tore my Achilles tendon off the bone, and I actually had to have surgery. I was back in 9 months for you. If you really, truly cared about us, you'd have been back here a long time ago. You'd have been by our side, clapping by our side, encouraging us, cheering us on, galvanizing us. But nah, you chose your new life over us. You chose your new projects over us. You chose your new girlfriend over us. You, broken neck or not, you chose yourself over us. And matter of fact, E, let's stop teasing all these people. Let's tell them the truth, E. You are never going to be medically clear. And since that's the case, why don't you get the hell out of this ring?
This is so good.
And get back to your desk where you belong. And we'll call you if we need you.
I'll be back. Sound going off again. Sorry, guys.
All right, it's okay, Robert. That's basically all I'm gonna play, anyways. Oh shit, Robert's gone. I don't know why he's having that issue where his sound keeps cutting out and shit. But anyways, welcome to the Malapert Smark Podcast. That was Robert, who will be back in a second. Hopefully, the Frozen Asian. I also got Vlad, the wrestling expert, right here with me. So We're starting off the show hot. We listened to a segment from Raw from this past Monday night, the 2nd, I think it was, right? December 2nd? Can't believe
Correct.
we're already
Yes,
in December.
we're in December. Yes, we are. Time is flying.
That's freaking nuts. Well, anyways, while we're waiting for Robert to get back, I will mention that this was an intense scene, and we have some ratings for it, so we've already reviewed this on our YouTube posts. You guys sent in some comments and some ratings on our Malapert Smark rating system. Here, let me, this was watch-along mode, so I had to put it real tiny in the corner. You guys had to zoom in when we do that. But anyways, so for our reviews for this storyline from Monday Night Raw, the Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods New Day heel turn, we all got 2 thumbs up on this. So all 3 of us loved it. All right, so there's 2 thumbs up. That's kind of rare that all 3 of us go 2 thumbs up. But even from you like this, and you have not been a fan of this whole New Day heel turn program or whatever they've been teasing up till this point. But anyways, while we're waiting for Robert to come back.
I think he's back. He's back.
Oh, he is. Hold on. Sorry. There he is. All right, then. Sorry. All right, I got you guys all on the same screen. Cool. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to go first with Vlad. So, Vlad, the floor is yours. I'm going to give you unlimited time to speak on this since it's our first opening topic of the day. Let's get your review on this. You loved it, and it's a rare love 2 thumbs up from you for a New Day segment. Actually, the first that I've ever heard of, so. Right.
Yes.
Let's hear some thoughts from you, man. Anything you want to say about this, we're interested to hear.
Well, yeah, as you were saying, been critical in past episodes of their breakup or their potential breakup and everything that's been leading up to it until last week when they had that massive fight backstage where they were just throwing bombs at each other, right? And we didn't know what to expect when they had this reunion, this special reunion, but we all expected potentially, at the very least, they would break up, right? But man, this was surprisingly one of the best things I've seen on WWE television. I was surprised, to say the least. To say the least, this was really, really good. I mean, the heel turn, we didn't see it coming exactly like that. We thought Big E would come in and they would kind of join and it would kind of maybe end in a happy situation where everybody was like, they were reunited and he he would galvanize them and he'd be their manager. Kind of like he was trying to do in the beginning, right? But they were like having none of it, which was so unexpected. Like they were in agreement completely that that he had left them, quote unquote, and that's the reason for their struggles, and now he just wants to come back in as the hero, right, type of deal. That's what they were basically saying to him, and they didn't want any part of it. He should just go back to being a broadcaster or wherever he's doing, right? Man, it was great. I mean, it almost seems like all that build-up that I didn't like was worth it to have this segment. It's what it felt like, I have to be honest. Like, despite everything I said prior weeks, you could throw it out the window because this was a great segment. I mean, a great heel turn. I couldn't predict that type of booking, that they would stay together, but they would be heels. Because Kofi really hadn't.
It was creative. It was creative. I'll give him that.
Kofi really, I mean, we thought Xavier obviously has been the heel of this whole thing since the beginning, but you wouldn't think Kofi would actually join him in this heel turn. So, well done. I mean, great stuff, and hopefully this leads to the New Day actually being serious, a good tag, because these are good wrestlers, good workers, and they could, if they're serious, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy their work, hopefully, and if you put them in anything creative as far as feuds going forward. But obviously love this, and I'm hoping that they don't make a mockery of New Day again and actually make them a serious tag team. That's what I want to see, not like the kids stuff that they were doing for the past when they got popular. Let's just go for it and be real wrestlers, That's it. I'll leave it at that.
All right, cool. All right, let's jump to Robert, the Frozen Asian. Thank you for being on the show today.
Yes.
I'm glad you've gotten over the technical difficulties. Hopefully that'll last throughout the show, so you could be with us. But yeah, let's hear what you thought of this. You also gave it 2 thumbs up while you were off. We gave the ratings that we posted on our Raw post. So there you go, Robert. Let's hear what you thought of it.
This was great. So, man, if I were to come up with a list of maybe like 5 potential outcomes of this New Day 10-year celebration, like what could possibly happen during the celebration, this wouldn't have been on it. I definitely did not see this coming. I thought either one of them would turn on each other, like Kofi would turn on Xavier, or vice versa, or maybe Big E talks them into just reuniting, or they just decide to peacefully go about their separate ways and just disband, or something like that. Like one of those 3 things could have happened. I did not see this coming. that was crazy. Wow, that was quite the surprise. And you know what? I think they needed this. They needed an angle like this to spice things up for them, because there hasn't been really anything interesting about them in recent, I was gonna say months, but I could probably say in recent years. There hasn't really been anything that interesting about them. So this is good for them. So we'll see where this goes.
Yeah. Good coherent storytelling that they had this idea and they went through with it. So I'll give them that. Big ups to Big E. Great use of Big E since he's out injured. This was freaking perfect. And
I thought the acting specifically by all 3 guys, was tremendous. None of it seemed fake or phony. It seemed like,
well, I don't know. I'll just say it, since none of you are going to say it, it was so ridiculously outrageous, the fact that they don't forgive
the fact that
for breaking his neck.
The fact that he said, well, you broke your neck. So what? I've never heard anyone say that in my life.
Yeah, so that was a little, I don't know if I would call that realistic, but okay. Heavyweight segment here turns out to weigh in at 19 minutes.
What I mean is realistic in the sense they sold it. They sold it at the very least. Yeah.
Okay. Well, a solid chunk of Raw, big long segment, 19 minutes, 35 seconds, everything including the video package they played before this, and it was great. All right, so that was the first topic of the day.